Good evening, football fans. Just a brief audio test, just a very brief audio test as we get set for the Battle of Oshkosh, Oshkosh North, Oshkosh West, going head-to-head. Kickoff at 7 right here on Zaleski Sports. Good evening, football fans, and a hearty welcome here to Titan Stadium. Here in Oshkosh, it is the Battle of Oshkosh, Oshkosh North, Oshkosh West, going head-to-head right here on Zaleski Sports. My name is Mike Wellen, Katie Lecton on the production side of things tonight. So we get set for this one. We had a chance to see the Wildcats last week, a defensive battle. They dropped a 10-3 game to the Hornets of Green Bay Preble. Oshkosh North, a convincing win over in Ashwaubenon to start the season last week. And you guys expect this one another could be a battle of the defenses. Again, West's defense very impressive last week. As we got set for this one, as West takes the field, being led out by their kicker, Elliott Reed, who had that 47-yard field goal last week. That was their only scoring in their white jerseys, blue numbers and helmets. North in their black jerseys, green pants, or black pants, gold numbers. As both teams take the field, we're going to be moments away from our opening ceremony, so we're going to get ready to turn things over to our public address in just a moment here on Zaleski Sports. This game, one of many going on tonight. My math is right, 11 football games. We'll turn things over to our public address. As the clock winds down, about 20 seconds, we'll get set for the PA to get on the mic, and then we'll turn things over here at Titan Stadium.
Look at the 50-yard line. Tonight's national anthem will be played at the trumpet trio by members of the Oshkosh Area Community Band. They are Mike Collins, Ken Walker, and Amanda Hobson.
Our anthem concluded. We're moments away from kickoff here in week number 2 of the high school football season. So it looks like both teams head to their respective sidelines. West will be on the near sideline. Sideline will be the Spartans of Oshkosh North. And both these teams separate conferences for football, never other sport not. In the FVA otherwise. North in the FRCC for football, FVA for West. The way things look, it looks like North looks like they're going to kick. Left to right. Back deep to return. For West is going to be receiver Owen Heim, running back Wyatt Martin. Here's Andrew Ayler to kick things off for the Spartans. About a 9-yard approach. Starting at 6:58 Central Time, and we're underway. Ground ball kick. We've taken a big hop, bobbled at the 26-yard line. Still loose. And then finally falling on top of it is Melvin Bias at the 26-yard line. That is where Oshkosh West will start first down and 10. Here to begin the night. Get a look at the West offense. Quarterback Xander Crook will be lining up with Wyatt Martin alongside him. Receivers Adam Weeble, Micah Finley, Owen Heim, Henry Weiss, the tight end. Offensive line Jacob Lemke, Hunter Sawitsky, Dylan Mullenbach, Camden Martin, and Ryan Ludwig. For the Wildcats. Crook in the gun, Martin behind him. Twin receivers top of the screen. They'll motion Heim across. Big handoff right tackle for Martin. Cuts back in, gets brought down from behind. Tackle made there by Andrew Brockman. The defense for North, Antonio Thompson, Joseph Sanders, Cole Meiselwitz on the defensive line. Brockman, Andrew Ayler, Manny Tlatelpa, and Eli Ott on the linebackers. Tyler Farnsworth, Max Rohr, the corners. Tremaine Chapman, Dalton Clark, the safeties. For the Spartans. High motioning man. Looking to throw, looking up the seam. Got his man up the far sideline. That is Finley. And a gain of 14. For senior Micah Finley, 6 foot 182. And a good start for Oshkosh West. We'll send the arbor motion, looking for that screen. Right along that scrimmage for Martin. Break and tackles past the 45 at the 47-yard line. This is the 46. It's a gain of 5. Tackle made by Andrew Ayler. Empty backfield now. And it's going to be a Wildcat run for the second quarterback, and he's going to lose a yard. That is Drew Abbott's. And he's going to lose a yard. Third down coming up. Third and about 6. A long 5, short 6. Minute 45 gone by here in quarter number 1. Twin receivers to the right. Looking to throw. Pressure coming. He's going to step up, take off, and run. That is Abbott's. He's going to get the first down into North territory to the 45 on a gain of 9. So Abbott's the sophomore who's rotating in. He'll check back out. Crook will check back in. Might as well add Birkin Heating and Cooling is your factory-authorized Bryant dealer with Birkin Heating and Cooling servicing all makes and models. Now is the right time to get warm for the winter with Birkin Heating and Cooling. Call 920-759-1478. See Birkin Heating and Cooling on Facebook. They'll motion everybody to the right. Play action looking high and overthrew his man, incomplete. looking for Micah Finley. Had him on the slant just a little bit high, had to throw it over that second level. Dropping back in coverage that time was Eli Ott, the 6'4" middle linebacker. The size-wise, West probably has a slight advantage. Height-wise, though, that would be North. They're a very tall team. There's that swing pass for Heim. He's going to be brought down from behind, brought down by the jersey. Tackle made by Dalton Clark. A flag is down. That could be a horse collar. Or are they calling it on West? Penalties on West. Flag was thrown downfield. It is a holding call. So march them back 10. Make it 2nd and 20. Back at their own 45-yard line. That's a big penalty. That's a drive killer. And they got the jump offside. That's Antonio Thompson, the right defensive end, jumping offside. So moving right back forward 5, so 2nd and 15. Looking to throw. Throws it high, tipped away, incomplete. Looking for Heim. It'll be 3rd down and long. For the Wildcats, left hash, right, just a few inches shy of midfield. First drive of the ball game. Xander Crook, the senior, looking to throw. Throws it high up the side, got a man, but overthrew him, incomplete. He was looking for Henry Weiss. And just a bit too far. And it'll be down, and out comes the punting unit. Drew Abbots, who successfully ran a fake last week, will kick it away. Single returner back deep. Looks to be Jamari Scott. 4th and 15, line to gain the 35. Rugby style kick, and it's away. High spiraling kick. Will take a bounce inside the 5. It'll check up and trying to not keep it in play. It'll be a touchback. It'll be a 30-yard net. And we're going to get our first look this year of Bryce Ott and the Spartan offense. Here in week number 2, might as well at Fox Valley Tool & Die's Precision Machine Job Shop that supplies critical machine components for a range of customers from Fortune 100 companies to local paper mills. So contact them today, 920-766-9455. Ott's going to be joined by Jamari Scott in the backfield, Xavier Waters, Dalton Clark, Amari Davis, the receivers. Andrew Older, the tight end. Lucas Davis, Cole Mizowitz, the tackles, Connor Keene, Everix Blissant, the guards, Sergio Perez, the center. As play action, Ott's going to look to roll, throws it short, and is dropped incomplete by Amari Davis. Defense for West. Jacob Lovell, Joey Ware, Archie Mugrauer, the defensive line. Eli Bancroft, Melvin Bias, Drew Streeter, Derek Van Thiel, the linebackers. Billy Berg and Ethan Bowman, the corners. Kane Hyman, Elijah Wilder in the secondary. As there's a handoff and nothing doing for Scott, as there is Ware for a loss of 4. Joey Ware, who can be a game wrecker on that defensive line, breaks through and gets the TFL. 3rd and 14 coming up. Again, Bergenwald to the corners, Bowman and Hyman the safeties. Spread look, tight end to the right. Twin receivers left for Ott, the 6'7" senior quarterback. He's got time, four-man rush. Plenty of time. Now he's going to be flush left, looking to turn the corner. Not much there. He's going to pass on scrimmage, keeps it in bounds, and gets tripped head over heels up the far side. They're going to mark him shy of the 25. He got 8 on the play. And there is a player down on the far side. Training staff heading out. And that is Ware. So we are going to step aside as they look at Joey Ware as you're watching Week 2 football on Zaleski Sports.
Hi friends, are you a retiree like myself and have some spare time and wanting to meet new people? I drive school bus for Cobeson Buses. I enjoy seeing many smiling faces and I still have time for the activities I enjoy. Cobeson Buses offers a flexible schedule and it's a well-paid part-time job. It's the perfect balance of work and play. Come join me make a difference in your community. Visit Cobeson.com for more information and to find a Cobeson terminal near you.
4th down and 6. Punting unit out. Single safety back to return. High, end over end, knuckling kick, fair caught at the 48-yard line by Adam Wiebel. Next drive on the way for the Wildcats as they have flipped field position. They're going to start just shy of midfield. 7:23 to go, quarter number 1. Might as well that Advantage Machine is invested in the Machine Center, machine tools, metal inventories, and our people. Advantage Machine offers a first-class workspace to ensure the best quality and with the responsive customer service, fair pricing, and on-time delivery. Call 920-462-4427 and see Advantage Machine on Facebook. Handoff up the gut and breaking tackles is Martin. And he's going to get 9. Make it 2nd down and 1. Well, that might have been the best run we've seen through the first couple of games from the sophomore running back. Taking their time, motioning the tight end cross. Read option kept by Abbott's. Looks like he's gonna have enough for the first down. And he does have enough. A new set of downs for Drew Abbott's. Man, he's going to now go out and play receiver. They're bringing to the backfield Owen Heim. So Martin will get a breather. Trying to sweep right as Heim. He slips and falls. No gain on the play. Looks like Brockman came through to help make the tackle. So 2nd down and 10. Ball in Spartan territory at the 41-yard line. And spread look, twin receivers, bottom of the screen. Xander Crook in at quarterback. He's going to look to throw. He's going to look left. Throw high and through the hands, incomplete. Not much of a chance on that one, and that was Finley again. That's 4 straight that have fallen incomplete from Crook. That one just a bit too high. 3rd down and 10. Martin will check back in. And Camden Martin, left tackle. Hunter Sawicki at left guard. Dylan Mullen back to the center. Ryan Ludwig at right guard. Jacob Lemke, right tackle. Looking to throw. He's got some time. Now he's going to be flush left. Flips it sidearm, got his man. Nice throw, nice catch. Inside the 30 to the 25-yard line. Henry Weiss will pick up 16. Great job there by Crook, squaring up, getting his shoulders squared up and making a strong throw. Mark him at the 24, so a gain of 17. First down and 10. Martin off tackle right, trying to get past the blocks. He cannot. He's going to get swarmed and thrown backwards. Andrew Ayler in on the hit. Loss of 2. Should give him a loss of 3. Second and down, 13 yards to go. 3 carries, now 7 yards for Martin. Finley and Heim, the receivers, top of your screen. Here's a left side for Martin. Runs behind his left tackle, gets swarmed under. He'll get back to the original line of scrimmage. Make it 3rd and 10. Dalton Clark coming up from the safety spot. One of the guys in on the tackle. Like also in there, Lucas Davis. Someone in on the defensive line. Looks like more of a 4-man front right now for the Spartans. They're going to bulk up on the line. Weiss motions in. He's going to roll right, looking to throw. Off balance, throw to the sideline. And is that caught? That is. That's Finley. We'll make it 4th and 1. Actually, 4th and 2. We're mark him a couple of yards short. His second catch. Line again just shy of the 19-yard line. They're right at the 20, at the 14-yard line, at the 16. So we approach 3 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. Twin receiver or trip receivers, bottom of the screen. Tight end left as well. And we're going to get a whistle and a timeout taken by the Wildcats as they want, or no, that would be Oshkosh North who took the timeout. So North takes the timeout. 2:53 to go. It is 4th down as you're watching Week 2 football, the Battle of Oshkosh on Zaleski Sports.
I actually described Fox Valley Tech as a home away from home.
It was very comforting that it was a class size of 20 people or less.
Cost is a huge factor. When I look at Fox Valley Technical College, you're not spending that much for a degree.
If I was 30 when I went back to school here, I have had no regrets.
I think the hands-on training really sets us apart.
They will do anything to make sure that you succeed. You are going to get the education that you came for.
Fourth down and 2 out of the timeout. As Oshkosh North took their first time out. Trying to make sure they're on the right page here. Trip receivers left, tight end left. Designed quarterback run, and a flag is down. It was Ware, and it's going to be a false start. 4th and 2 is going to become 4th and 7, and out comes the field goal unit and Elliott Reed. It was going to be a design play. They had Ware in at quarterback. So out comes Reed, who hit one from 47 last week. This will be about 38 on the right hash. Snap good, hold good. Kick is a line drive. It's got the distance, and it is good. Reed from 38 makes it 3-0 in favor of the Wildcats. We'll keep it here with 2:47 to go, quarter number 1. As West's trying to fire up their crowd down the sideline. Smith Loberg and Max Bowden trying to hype up the crowd. So we get set to resume play. Miners know that each year more than 6,000 high school students get a head start in their college education thanks to dual credit classes made possible by Fox Valley Technical College. These are college-level classes that high school students take for free, saving on average more than $600 per student. Learn more at fvtc.edu/gettechnical. The first quarter has been dominated by West so far. They've controlled possession. They've had a couple of long drives. But some penalties have really been the big factor that's limited them to just the field goal. They forced a 3-and-out last time from North. As Reed will kick it away, twin safeties back deep to return. Looks like Clark and Scott. About a 10-yard approach. Line drive, knuckling kick, bobbled at the 5 by Scott. He'll pick it up at the 5-yard line. Trying to cut back left, trying to get to the corner. Turns the corner, he'll be pushed out of bounds along the far side. That's chased down by Billy Berg. See where they mark him. Looks like he'll be shy of the 20. Mark him at the 17-yard line, first down and 10. So our second look at Bryce Ott, Jamari Scott, and the Spartan offense. Twin receivers, bottom of the screen. Scott, the lone back behind Ott in the shotgun. 3-man front for the Wildcats. Here is Scott trying to get to the corner. Tripped up and brought down in the backfield. Big time tackle there from Cade Hyman, the junior. That'll be a loss of 4. Second down and 14. Hyman coming flying in from his safety spot. Handoff again. This time a flag is thrown from our umpire. Not much there. He got a yard. And it all depends on the penalty. Flag is at the 15-yard line. And it is a holding call on Oshkosh North. We'll see if they decide to accept it or make it 3rd and 13. Be half the distance, the penalty. You choose 3rd and 13, which looks like that's what they're going to do. They will take the result of the play. And the clock will run, 2 minutes and counting here in the first. Twin receivers, bottom of the screen. Davis and Clark. Xavier Waters, single receiver to the left. Change of the call as we're in the final few seconds of the play clock. A little bit of a high snap. Ott's going to get pressure. Steps up, throws it deep up the seam. Got his, through the hands and incomplete. Had Waters. And just could not hang on. And it'll be 4th down. Beautiful deep ball, just could not be caught. That was inches away from an 86-yard touchdown. And out comes the punting unit. Pressure coming. It's a low kick. We'll take a Spartan bounce. and roll inside the 40, still rolling inside the 40 to the 35. A 51-yard kick. But still solid field position for the Wildcats with 76 seconds left here in quarter number 1. Their third drive of the day. So if you're looking for the perfect getaway and want to travel worldwide, Travel Leaders Discovery's got you covered. The local travel experts at Travel Leaders Discovery create unforgettable experiences tailored just for you. So if you're ready to travel stress-free, visit tltrips.com. Start your adventure with Travel Leaders Discovery. Handoff right up the gut. Martin breaking tackles past the 40 to the 44-yard line on a gain of 9. Good push so far from that offensive line, especially right guard Ryan Ludwig. He's done a good job of clearing a path along with the center, Dylan Mullenbach. Mullenbach 5'11", 215. Ludwig 6'3", 375. Creating a seal and creating a big running lane. So 2nd and 1 for the Wildcat offense. As O motion everybody out again, spread things out. Weiss, wing. Here's Martin again. This time stacked up at the line of scrimmage. It looks like he'll have enough for the first down on a gain of a couple. Tackle made by Eli Ott. 28 seconds left. We'll see if they try and run one more play or not. 15 seconds and counting. They do get to the line. Twin receivers, bottom of the screen. Martin, the tailback. 5 seconds left. And they do not, they'll have the penalty. It's going to be a false start on the left tackle. It's Camden Martin who jumped. So 1st and 15. And they'll wind it, and that will end the quarter. So 12 minutes are in the books. It has been all Oshkosh West so far in that first 12. They lead it 3-0, and they're dominating the time of possession and field position battles. Second quarter's on the way as you're watching Week 2 football live on Zaleski Sports.
High school sports and entertainment, there's nothing like it, you can't contain it. Friday nights with hometown pride, Zaleski Sports is statewide hype. Cameras roll, the crowds go crazy, live stream gold, it's never lazy. Play so big, you'll replay it twice, coverage bold, it's really nice. High school sports and entertainment, there's nothing like it, you can't contain it. Hometown hype, we lift it higher. Zaleski Sports, we bring the fire.
Second quarter about to get underway. 3-0. We get set for this one. Play action, looking up the slant and behind his man, incomplete, looking for Heim. In this game, one of many, including a dominating performance from Amherst from Winnebago Lutheran. Edgar and Stratford, that rivalry being renewed. Stanley Boyd Cadott, Colby Abbotsford, Wild Rose, and Newman Catholic in 8-man football. Hillsville Granton and Loyal Greenwood, Manoa St. Mary Catholic. We'll say something of St. Mary Catholic Hard Knocks coming up at the half. Menasha Mosinee, as here's looking to throw. Pressure coming from the left side. He rolls right. Throws it off balance. Got his man into Spartan territory. Inside the 50, mark him at the 47-yard line. A gain of 12 on Finley. His third catch of the night. Big one over the Milwaukee area or down south, Badger and Slinger. Wapaka Freedom. All games can be found at ZaleskiSports.com. 3rd down and 3. As a long period between as they get everything reset, and now clock will start to wind. Listen, on top of the screen will be Weeble and Heim. Finley will be the single receiver to the right, tight end in a wing position to the right as well. Martin the back behind Xander Crook. Motioning across and then orbiting back out is Heim. Here's Martin trying to dive for the marker. He's close. Looks like he's got it. Inside the 45 to the 43. A gain of 4. And again, a great offensive start for the Wildcats, but they need to get 6 out of this. So far, their season in 5 quarters has consisted of a couple of field goals. They've been getting down the field. Just have not been able to punch the ball in through the first 5 quarters we've seen this year. But still strong running, 25 carries on 7 carries for Martin. Crook looking to throw. He's got plenty of time. Throws up the seam, got a man open, but he overthrew him, incomplete. That was Weiss. He was open. If he throws that to the far hash, that's 6 points. 2nd down coming up. Rental at Maple Fall Fest is coming up September 13th and 14th in Marshfield. So check out arts and crafts vendors, the Kids Zone, and Yummy Food at Maple Fall Fest September 13th and 14th, Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Ball at the Spartan 43-yard line, right hash, going left to right as you look at your screen. In the backfield, Stuart Sawalski. He'll get the quick handoff, breaks the first tackle in the backfield, gets a yard or 2 at most. We'll see where they officially mark it. They're going to mark him no gain on the play. Actually, they'll give him 1. 3rd and 9 coming up. Give him a 1.5 feet. Finley, single receiver, bottom of the screen, tight end that same side as well as Henry Weiss. Heim and Weeble off to the left. Looking to throw. He's got time. Floats it up the near side. Looking for Finley. It's underthrown, adjusted, incomplete, but a flag is thrown for pass interference. 15 yards. And it'll be a 1st down as the corner never turned around. Asking for a clarification is safety Tremaine Chapman. So a pass interference call is going to give the Wildcats a new set of downs. And 15 yards. Inside the 30, just inside the 28-yard line. 1st and 10, Oshkosh West. Abbott's in at quarterback. Sawalski behind him. Trips receivers off to the left. Little motion of the tight end in to the left. Play action, quick pass, intercepted. Andrew Ayler picks it off. Great read and the interception. The 4th interception for the Spartan defense this year. And they'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line. Wow. Maybe that would help jumpstart the offense. They went 3 and out twice. Ott 0 for 2 passing. Currently, they had 1 yard of offense in that first quarter. High snap, Ott looking to throw. He's got plenty of time. Throwing it up the far sideline, and he overthrew his man, incomplete. Looking for Dalton Clark. It'll be 2nd down and 10. As well, at Infinity Exteriors is an installing peace of mind with roofing, siding, and windows that are built to last. Saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors, they guarantee quality you can trust. Second down and 10. Twin receivers left. And sweep to the right side, nothing there for Jamari Scott. He's going to lose 5. Looked like once again coming through was Kate Hyman, one of the guys in on the tackle. 3rd down and 15. They got press coverage at the top on Waters. Ott's going to roll left, looking to throw, still looking. Throws it, got his man on the crosser, past the 45. That is Waters. Mark him at the 4. They're going to give him right to midfield, so we got 25. All the way across the formation, he ran that deep crosser. And there's our first down of the night for the Spartans. A beautiful pitch and catch from Ott to senior Xavier Waters. Trip receivers right. 3-man front for the Wildcats. High snap. Scott trying to get off tackle, cuts up field, tries to get to the corner, cannot. He'll get a yard or 2 out of it. Berg in on the tackle, gain of 2, and there's an injured player down on the far sideline for the Wildcats. With 8:12 to go, Oshkosh West leads this one 3-0. It is Week 2 football year. You're watching live on Zaleski Sports.
Are you ready to give your kids a head start on smart money habits? With Abbey Bank's Bright Future Checking, kids and teens can learn to manage money with you right by their side. They get their own debit card, and you can keep an eye on spending with easy-to-use mobile banking and card controls. The Bright Future Checking account has no fees, no minimum balance, and kids get a bonus after the first deposit is made. Give your child the power of independence. Stop in or visit abbeybank.com to get started. Abbey Bank is member FDIC.
It'll be 2nd down and 8. Injured player heading off the field. Again, Mike Wellen here with Katie Lecht on the production side of things. 8:03 to go and counting. Quarter number 2, 2nd and 8. First time in positive territory for Oshkosh North. Ott's going to take off and run. Cuts upfield, slides us up, takes a hit. And there's flags everywhere. He's going to get 7 yards plus 15 on top of it. He took a hit on that slide. And Ott, not a small guy, 6'7", 205. Is slightly bigger than Jacob Mizrowski. But he took a big-time hit on that slide, and that's going to be 15 yards. And they'll be inside the 30, ball at the 26. This all started with the interception by Andrew Ayler. Quick jet pass out for Clark. Cuts upfield inside the 20, takes a hit. And is brought down by Bias on a gain of 6. First catch of the night for Clark. Another senior, 6'1". Spartans in the red zone. Trip receivers right, ball's on the left hash. Tight end left. As Otto makes some changes at the line. Right back behind him, Jamari Scott. A high snap, throws that jet pass out, caught. Jump cut outside for Clark. He's got the first down. A flag is down on the far side. He'll have enough for the first down depending on the penalty. It's a gain of 6. But with that flag was thrown, looks to be on the form of holding on the perimeter. Usually when you see the flag come out there. Spartans are moving back, and it is a holding call on North. So wipe that play out. So it'll be a 2nd and 14. Actually, no, it's going to be a 2nd and 11, so they're going to mark it from the spot of the foul. Not looking to throw. Now flush left, pressure coming, throws it to the end zone, leaping attempt, caught! Touchdown Spartans. What a catch by Amari Davis. As Todd Rundgren plays over the PA. What a contested catch that was by the junior Amari Davis. Coverage was good. Extra point pending. Ayler to kick. Kick is up. Kick is good. Your score now with 6:36 to go, quarter number 2. It is 7-3 in favor of Oshkosh North as you're watching the Battle of Oshkosh Week 2 football on Zaleski Sports.
Located on County Road KK, Birkin Heating and Cooling has proudly served Kaukauna for over 30 years. As a Bryant Factory authorized dealer, we offer top-quality Bryant and Payne products. We specialize in furnaces, air conditioners, boilers, new home construction, remodels, and April air humidifiers, serving for both residential and commercial needs. Plus, we service all makes and models, offering 24-hour emergency service. Call us today at 920-759-1478 and let Birkin take care of your heating and cooling needs.
Seven 3 Oshkosh North on top. 6.5 to go, quarter number 2 on the touchdown pass from Bryce Ott to Amari Davis. And we're going to get a penalty, and I think they left early on the kickoff. Offside, moving back 5. Remember, Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan. Keep your water pure and healthy. Unparalleled service, convenient delivery options. And don't forget as well, stay tuned. Halftime, we'll have the first episode of St. Mary Catholic Hard Knocks. Let's take a look at the scores around our Zaleski Sports Network. Plenty of games on the air tonight. Had a quartet of them last night. Also starting volleyball and soccer. We had a couple of volleyball this week. Soccer in action next week. Ball caught at the 14-yard line, cutting up near side. Is Martin breaking tackles past the 30. Past the 35. Mark him at the 38. A nice return. 24 yards. For Wyatt Martin. That's where the Wildcats will start, 1st and 10. Had a nice strong drive again that was ended with the interception. Quick jet pass behind and caught, but it'll be a big-time loss of yards to Martin. A loss of 6. Halfway through the second quarter. Wildcats now playing behind the sticks. They will motion Weiss across the formation. Handoff right tackle, and not much there. He's going to lose a yard. And that's Martin. We 3rd and 17. Tight end right, twin receivers right, all at the bottom of your screen. Single receiver to the left. Looking to throw. Now pressure coming. He's going to step up, avoids the pressure, floats it forward, and that is intercepted up the far side. Sliding to a stop. I think that's Ertl again. Looks like there is some laundry as well on the far sideline. Actually, it looks like it might have been Ott. And the penalty is on North. So they'll move him back after the interception. That was actually Bryce Ott trying to watch it back. He's going to keep it himself, trying to get to the corner, breaking tackles, spun down to the 45 on a gain of 2. His 3rd carry. That was a tricky play, watching it back. Handoff Scott. Gets tripped up for no gain. Watching the interception back. He was on the field, but he was just kind of hiding up that sideline. And if you in our camera shot, there's only 10 players for the Spartans until that ball was thrown. So 3rd and 8. And we'll get a whistle and a timeout taken by the Spartans with 3:42 to go. Oshkosh North up 7-3. It's Week 2 football, and you're watching live on Zaleski Sports.
Be a part of a Marshfield tradition at Maple Fall Fest, September 13th and 14th. Start each morning with a potato or buttermilk pancake breakfast and shop over 125 handmade arts and craft vendors. Also, make sure to check out the Kids Zone, yummy food court with maple specialties, beer garden, and a comedic grilling show with TV's Mad Dog and Meryl. Don't miss the 33rd Annual Maple Fall Fest, Saturday and Sunday, September 13th and 14th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com and follow us on Facebook.
.342 to go, 3rd and 8 coming up for the Spartans, down to 1 timeout. Update as well, they took them a while to get it happening, but the press conference happened in Green Bay for Micah Parsons. He is number 1. He'll be his jersey number for the Green Bay Packers. Out in the shotgun. Looking to throw. He's got time. Got all day. Going to throw it up the seam. Looking for his man. Overthrew everybody. Incomplete. Good coverage. Up the seam. Looking for Waters. It'll be 4th down. And out comes the punting unit. So the interception does not amount to anything with 3:34 to go here in quarter number 2. It's a 3 and out. And Lucas Davis will kick it away. Might as well, just like these players are bringing their best to the gridiron, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. Score big with trusted local and affordable service. Stay tuned again Monday evening, our Ridgetop Experience Performer of the Week. Ridgetop Exteriors, last week was Kaufman from Sun Prairie. That one almost got deflected. A line drive sliding catch. Caught at about the 30-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 30-yard line right on the dot. That's Weeble. In a defensive battle so far, the 2 turnovers have been the big ones. Turnovers and penalties have really kind of decided this one so far. Spread look, and they'll motion everybody around. Get Martin in the backfield. And Martin will get the handoff to the left side. Breaking the first couple of tackles. Gets to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard out of it. Not much more than that. Looks like they'll give him a yard. 2nd down, 9. Coming up. Look like Manny Latelpa. One of the guys in on the hit is they're going to bring in Abbott's. In as the quarterback, empty backfield. Twin receivers each side. Design sweep right. Trying to get to the corner. There is nothing there. Swarmed and brought down for a loss by Andrew Ayler. Loss of 2. There's a Mutual Loss on Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Ball in the near hash. 3rd and 11 for the Wildcat offense. Rolling left. High throw. Got his man. He's got the 1st down. That's Weeble. Makes his first catch. Gets to the 40 as we're in the final 2 minutes here in the first half. Twin receivers right. Looks like Finley and Heim. Counter right. Martin gets the first wave and gets hit at the second level. He is going to be stopped after a gain of, one ref says 5, one says 6. Where are they going to mark it? They'll give him 5. We'll have a timeout taken by the Wildcats with 95 seconds left here in quarter number 2. They trail this one. North leads 7-3. You're watching Week 2 football on Zaleski Sports.
Need a game plan that delivers marketing victories? Bear Performance Marketing is your full-service partner for strategic success. Offering comprehensive solutions that include brand development, social media marketing, branded products, and digital marketing. The goal is to streamline every aspect of marketing while maximizing results. With a focus on clear, transparent communication and a driven team ready to hustle, Bear Performance Marketing is your partner for marketing that outperforms the competition. Learn more at bearpm.com.
Colby and 95 seconds left, quarter number 2. West takes their first time out of the half. Crook in the shotgun, looking to throw. Now flush right, here comes the rush. Throws it high, got his man inside Spartan territory to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 8 for tight end Henry Weiss. But a flag is down, and this play is not going to count. A holding call. Mark them back 10. So 2nd and 15. Their 4th offensive penalty in this game. Rolling right. Pressure coming. He's hit as he throws it high, and that's knocked away, incomplete. Knocked away by Tremaine Chapman, looking for Adam Weeble. It'll be 3rd and 15. And now you got to try and think. Potentially, you don't want to give too much time to North with their big play capabilities and a couple of timeouts. And they get the ball to start the 3rd, and they're going to hand it off. And nothing there for Martin. Swarmed under in the backfield, and it's a loss of 2. Eli Ott, one of the guys who came in. Also in there, Everett Blicent, as we'll get a timeout on the field taken by North with this 4th down. We'll keep it here for the rest of the half. With this 4th down coming up, 58 seconds on the clock. Going to take update as well, taking a look around. As the Amherst Falcons are going to be the first team to finish a game today. They're going to, looks like, pick up a 35-8 win over Winnebago Lutheran. The rivalry over in Stratford. Edgar leads Stratford 6-0 late 2nd quarter. Cadott up on Stanley Boyd, 20-6 late 2nd quarter. Colby and Abbotsford, they co-op in a lot of spring sports. They're tied in the football here, 7-7. Abbott's to kick it away. And he will get it away. It's a side-spinning kick. Caught at the 34-yard line by Clark. Cuts up the near side. Runs over defender past the 45 to the 47. 11-yard return for Dalton Clark. And now a chance to try and score late here. 48 seconds left. And a chance for a double up because they do get the ball. Out of the half. Ott 3 of 7, 52 yards and a touchdown. A lot of those incompletions have been shots down the field. Play action, rolling right. He's got time, throws it, got his man Clark, cuts upfield. 35 and brought down right there. And a gain of 18. Clock will run. Ott to throw. He's got all day. Throws it to the sideline. Got his man hit right away. That's Waters. will get 6. He did get out of bounds. Clock does stop. 2nd and 4. And a flag down, and we're going to get a pre-snap penalty. I think a false start will kick it back 5. And here at J.J. Keller's Field, it's a great environment. This place is packed. Both schools showed out. 2nd and 9, 26 seconds on the clock. Ott to throw. Looks one-on-one coverage of the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Xavier Waters from 34. What a throw and what a catch. With 20 seconds left, he threw it right through the corner. As a rope. Extra point is good. We'll keep it here for the rest of the half. (14-3). North up. And again, they will get the ball to start the third quarter. And after that first interception, momentum swung completely now to North, who is now outgaining. Remember, at the end of the first quarter, the Spartans had 1 yard of offense. They got 120 here in the second quarter alone. Ott now, 6 of 10, 110 yards and 2 touchdowns. Touchdowns of 21 and 34 to Amari Davis and Xavier Waters. High end-over-end kick. Caught back at the 5-yard line. Cutting up the hash is Heim, trying to get to the corner. Breaking tackles, jump cuts outside, spins away from a tackle, still on his feet past the 30. Mark him down at the 31 with 10 seconds on the clock. It looks like they may just fall on the ball and get ready for the locker room. We'll see if they run a play or actually run a play or not. They have to snap it, but are they just going to take a knee and regroup? With how this game is flipped, that third quarter possession is going to be massive for the Wildcat defense, as they're going to take a knee and head to the locker room. So clock will wind down. Your score at halftime, it is Oshkosh North 14, Oshkosh West 3. Again, don't forget, coming up, we've got the first episode of St. Mary Catholic Hard Knocks. That's on the way, as it is Week 2 football live from Titan Stadium on Zaleski Sports.
Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hard Knocks on Zaleski Sports is presented by Security Health Plan. SecurityHealth.org is your portal to find your plan, a doctor, prescription tools, and more. For 24/7 access and all the tools and resources needed to improve your well-being, right at your fingertips, visit SecurityHealth.org.
new year for St. Mary Catholic Zephyrs football means a new opportunity to improve on their 1-8 record from last year. In 2025, the team is practically unrecognizable compared to 2024. And perhaps the biggest difference for Zephyrs football, the coaching staff, led now by head coach Rob Detterman, offensive coordinator Brian Keller, and defensive coordinator Earl Peterson. But there are some familiar faces. Senior quarterback Maddox Dwyer returning for one more year, hoping to lead his Zephyrs to a different result than last year.
I mean, I just want our team to get better in general. Like past years, we kind of got a bad image built on us. Hasn't been the best since going back to 11-man. And this year we got new coaching staff, so they're helping me. They're helping the team get better. So I think overall we just want to, like, building steps. Like, we want to work our way up. Obviously, we know we're not going to be there right away. But little by little, we're working on fundamentals, which for me is really important because I know past years it's always been like my footing, which has been wrong. And now this year, I'm already seeing improvements with it. I'm getting the ball out quicker, getting the ball out farther. So overall, it's just the fundamentals and building up to the goal where we want to be and get to playoffs, hopefully get to state. Well, we are going to get to state. So it's just going to be lots of fun. It's going to be a fun journey.
New coach this year. Tell us about that.
This year, we're really breaking down the game more with them. We're going more to just fundamentals. We're going to run the ball a lot more. We're going to have big plays, but we're going to also go for more like short passes. We're going to play situational football, control time of possession, which they're really big on. And the defensive side, don't play defense, but the defensive side of the ball, I know they're working really hard. None of them are scared this year to hit it all. Our coaches are doing them right. And just even things like special teams, they're really getting a sharp on and putting in a lot of work, just reps.
New head coach Rob Detterman, a resident of the St. Mary's community for the past 5 years, says that despite all the changes that have come to St. Mary's football, the expectations, at least within the organization, are no different.
Expectations outside our program probably aren't going to be real high, but inside they are. We have a lot of talent, we have a lot of energy, a lot of people working really hard. And it's been that way since March 10th when we started the weight program. We've had attendance about 40 kids in on every day out of 55 on the team. That's really great. So when we're working out here, the effort's been really good all summer. The attendance has been great. So that's raised our expectations, and the reality is it's going to pay off. I don't think I could have came in with a better class of seniors. Honestly, these guys are willing to do whatever we asked. We've asked a lot of different things of them. We do little things, little discipline things like our lockers. You know, before they had no locker room rules, but our lockers, if you walk in the locker room after practice, will look identical. Every helmet will be on the same hook. Every shoulder pad will be turned the same way. Every gloves will be in the same place. Everything will look the same. And these kids, no pushback at all. They've jumped right on it. They've done everything we asked them to do as leaders.
Those leaders on the Zephyrs are known as conductors.
Conductors!
I'd like Carter Pendergast to stand up over here. Guys, we need more people like him. Every time we're missing someone on offense, no matter what position, I turn around, he's standing by coach, I say we need someone. He raises his hand, gets in there, no matter if it's varsity, JV, he's always ready to go. We need everyone to be like that, all right? That's how you get coach's attention. That's how you earn yourself more at playtime.
Hey, let's get a horn for Carter. Carter?
At the end of practice, conductors are given the opportunity to shout out the efforts of their teammates, and sometimes, oftentimes, give them a horn.
Give a horn for Gibby. Horn! 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 There we go.
And even with the first game of the season still over a week away, the Zephyrs are completely focused on beating Amherst.
Charge him up, charge
him up. Hey, beat the Falcons on me, beat the Falcons on 3. 1, 2, 3, beat the Falcons!
But before they can get a crack at the Falcons, the Zephyrs have a scrimmage to play. It was a beautiful morning for some football in Manitowoc, Wisconsin. And finally excited to get the opportunity to hit somebody else, the Zephyrs brought the fire with them. JV offense will get first crack at it. Junior Carlos Verhoff getting the handoff from quarterback Nolan Keller makes a nice move for a good gain here on this first play. Then Gus Clark gets his number called on the next play for a touchdown. The varsity got their turn next.
Hit on me! Hit on 3! 1, 2, 3!
A couple real nice defensive highlights here is senior Mason Wagner getting the interception here. And again here. Coach Peterson and defensive assistant Adam Dwyer had encouraging words for the varsity defense on the sideline after that.
Now that you spent like 10 minutes figuring out that you could just do what you have to do, it's getting a little easier, right?
Yes, Coach.
Slow the game down, stay in your zones, just continue to do those things.
Don't overcommit, boys.
Yeah, don't get sloppy, right?
You're
Why are you at
111.
like 4? Like, look how easy 6 looks, right? Now we're rotating over. See how fun it is on the D line? You're getting free in there, right? Keep doing what we can do.
We're not blitzing, right?
No, you don't have to blitz. Hey, you got 1 touchdown on the first drive.
See what happens when you trust your teammates, right? And play simple, right? Like, it's getting exciting, we're making big plays, but you didn't do that by being out of place, right?
Over to the offensive side of the ball, and Maddox Dwyer threading the needle for a nice pass to Tarver Trinkner, who takes it to the house for a touchdown, and the crowd goes wild. At the end of the scrimmage, Coach Detterman had a lot of good things to say about his team's efforts.
Toughness is something we wanted to build here, right? Toughness is grit, Coach. It's viewable to the outside now, right? Now we got to learn from this and take a step forward, which we could do. But man, the effort was great today. We're very proud of that. We're going to fix the mistakes we get on film, right? That's what this is about, finding our mistakes, our weaknesses, and fixing them. And next week it's on to Amherst, man. We're introducing ourselves to the world of high school football. Let's go. Much here. Conductors got anything?
Boys, who remember what a dragonfly symbolizes? New beginning. Coach Detterman pointed out to me, while we were playing out there, they were all on top of us. They were following us, boys. That's a great start to the season.
Beat the Falcons on me! Beat the Falcons on 3! 1, 2, 3, beat the Falcons!
And 1 week later, it was time for Amherst. The Zephyrs arrived knowing that they faced an uphill battle. The Falcons went 7-2 in last year's regular season, losing to Stratford in the second round of the playoffs, and are always a good football team. As soon as they get off the bus, the team takes a walk around the field, stopping at midfield to have a team prayer. And then it's time to get warmed up.
8, 6, 7, 8, 8.
Opening kickoff of the game, watch as Luke Fairweather takes this one for a nice return. Going to field this all the way out to the 42-yard line, but keep Fairweather in the back of your mind. I have a feeling we're going to see him again. The Zephyrs' first drive on offense would stall, but watch this punt coverage. George Voss making a nice shoestring tackle. He's just a sophomore, and we will be seeing more of him today, too. First possession on offense for the Falcons, and now here's junior running back Aiden Nerdahl taking it for a gain of about 20. George Voss making himself known yet again on this play, bringing down the runner for a loss of a yard or two. But the Falcons would rebound from that very quickly, as here is quarterback Michael Gladowski launching a rocket for a touchdown to wide receiver Sully Perkins. Extra point good, Falcons lead 7-0. Zephyrs with another shot on their second possession, and now here's Maddox Dwyer, hopeful to get a completion downfield, but instead finds Sully Perkins, who now showing off his hands on the defensive side of the ball. It would only take a few plays for the Falcons to find the end zone again. Aiden Nerdahl taking it for his first score of the day from 25 yards out. Coach Detterman had a few words for his team on the sideline after that.
It's not going to change how we care about each other. Now it's time to stay tight and bounce back. Respond right now, okay? It's time to get together. Do the things you've been practicing. Put the nerves aside. We're on the field. We're not going anywhere. Play hard. Just play hard.
Well, it would seem that Coach Detterman's words got through to his team, because remember Luke Fairweather? Watch him as he takes this kickoff for an even better return, this time going all the way to the house, and the Zephyrs are on board. Right back to work on defense for the Zephyrs, right back to work on offense for Michael Gladowski and the Falcons. Gladowski with a really nice run here. A couple plays later, now Gladowski rolling right, finds his wide receiver Callan Lusick for a first down. Coaches Detterman and Peterson want to talk it over on the sideline again.
Keep banging.
Keep banging.
Keep banging.
Good open field tackle. We got to get hands on D-line, or if a linebacker's up, we got to get hands on that guy and peeling. If he's going inside, follow, squeeze so they can't pull. And then we got to defend the flats.
If we're in over, I still want Todd, you got the tailback and you got to go. Someone here. Yeah, run. Okay? Basically, we're going to send 5 pressure, then he's got to get pressure into his face. Make sense? Yeah. And try.
Again, to watch that full episode, go to our YouTube channel, go to our Facebook pages. This one also at Augusta Cadet Hard Knocks as well can be found on Zaleski Sports. Right now, with about 4 minutes left in the half, 14-3 Oshkosh North on top of West. 121 unofficial yards of offense for North, 88 for West. Your scoring in the first quarter, it was a 30-yard field goal from Elliott Reed for West, and then back-to-back touchdowns, 21 yards from Bryce Ott to Amari Davis, and Xavier Waters, 34 yards from Ott with 20 seconds left, making it 14-3. And again, North will get the ball to start the second half. Again, it is 14-3 North at the half as you're watching Week 2 football live on Zaleski Sports.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
We're back with Better Halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Located on County Road KK, Birkin Heating and Cooling has proudly served Kaukauna for over 30 years. As a Bryant Factory authorized dealer, we offer top-quality Bryant and Payne products. We specialize in furnaces, air conditioners, boilers, new home construction, remodels, and April air humidifiers, serving for both residential and commercial needs. Plus, we service all makes and models, offering 24-hour emergency service. Call us today at 920 877-599-1478 and let Birkin take care of your heating and cooling needs.
As half starts to wind down, a quick update around the Zaleski Sports Network. Amherst did go final. They took down Winnebago Lutheran 35-8. Halftime, 6-0 Edgar over Stratford. Halftime, Cadott up 20-6 on Stanley Boyd. 7-7 at the half, Colby and Abbotsford. Newman, that's at the half as well. Newman and Wild Rose in 8-man football. 43-0 Newman at the half. 7-0 halftime, St. Mary Catholic up on Manawa. 42-0 Loyal Greenwood up on Neilsville. Neilsville Grattan at the half. Of course, this one 14-3. 21-7 at the half, Menasha up on Mosinee. 35-3 at the half, Badger up on Slinger. And halftime, Freedom 10-7 over Wapaka. Okay, we get to start the second half here, 14-3, Oshkosh North on top. They're going to get the ball first, going left to right, looking at your screen. And glad to have you joining us today. My name is Mike Wentland, Katie Leckton on the production side of things. Listen, again, update as well. The Milwaukee Brewers up 7-0 north of the border over in Toronto. Taking on the best team in the NL, the best team in the AL, going head-to-head this weekend. Twin safeties back to their own 5-yard line for the Spartans. Reed to kick it away for the Wildcats. High, end-over-end kick will head toward the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And that is where Spartans will start first down and 10 from the 20-yard line. Ott started off 0 for 3. Since then, he is 6 of 7, so 6 of 10 overall, 110 yards and a couple of touchdowns. Again, 21 yards to Amari Davis, and then 34 yards to Xavier Waters. They had 120 yards of offense in that second quarter. They were at 1 after 1. Oshkosh West dominated the first 12 minutes, but the early interception, small momentum, and the Spartans have taken advantage. Forcing an answer, a high snap, looking to throw, throws a seed incomplete off the hand of Clark and falls to the turf. Second down coming up. Might as well let Birkin Heating and Cooling is your factory authorized Bryant dealer. Birkin Heating and Cooling services all makes and models, and now's the right time to get warm for the winter with Birkin Heating and Cooling. Call 920-759-1478. See Birkin Heating and Cooling on Facebook. Spread look, 4 wide receivers, 2 on each side. Single tailback is Jamari Scott. Looking to throw, quick pass out for Clark. Got his man, cuts upfield, 35, 4-35, and tripped up at the 37-yard line. Gain of 17 to senior Dalton Clark. His third catch tonight. Twin receivers again on each side. Here's the handoff to Scott, trying to break the first tackle. He cannot. He's going to be brought down for a loss of 2. Coming through is Bias. Make it 2nd and 12. So Scott now 7 carries for negative 11 yards. They have done a very good job bottling up Jamari Scott. Hard count from Ott. Twin receivers, top of the screen, the slot. Looks like Brendan Sewall. Ott play action. Now pressure coming from where? Throws it up the seam high, through the hands and incomplete, almost intercepted. Probably should have been intercepted by Elijah Wilder. It'll be third down. That's a big break for the Spartans. He overthrew Davis, and Wilder was able to jump in front and just had to go right through his hands. He has that boundary safety. They've been jamming whenever they have a single receiver on a side. Pressure coming, not going to throw one up. That's high, and that's going to be intercepted at the 38-yard line. Very ill-advised. Up the sideline. Gets a block. And out of bounds, shy of the 30. What a play and a very ill-advised throw. Ethan Bowman with the interception. Number 6. There's now a chance to take advantage. North took advantage when they got a pick, and now it's a chance for Wildcats to answer, and we got a whistle. And an immediate timeout taken by North. A minute 36 into the third quarter, first timeout taken by the Spartans. They lead at 14-3. You're watching Week 2 football on Zaleski Sports.
I actually described Fox Valley Tech as a home away from home.
It was very comforting that it was a class size of 20 people or less.
Cost is a huge factor. When I look at Fox Valley Technical College, you're not spending that much for a degree.
If I was 30 when I went back to school here, I have had no regrets.
I think the hands-on training really sets us apart.
They will do anything to make sure that you succeed. You are going to get the education that you came for.
First down at the Spartan 34-yard line. After the interception, a chance for the Wildcats to get right back in here, make it a one-score game. They'll motion the tight end left. Read option, keeper spinning away. To the 30 on a gain of 4 is Abbott's. So he'll get the start here in the second half at quarterback. Cook threw 15 passes. We did 7 for 62 yards and an interception. So it will be the sophomore Drew Abbott's to start the third quarter. He's going to look to throw. He's going to be flush right. Throws it. What a completion. Guys, man, the ball came out. It'll be a yard shy of the first down. That was a big hit. And they're going to say incomplete. So they can complete the process of the catch. 3rd and 6 coming up. Matter from our friends at Fox Valley Tool and Die, a precision machine job shop that supplies critical machine components for a range of customers, from Fortune 100 companies to local paper mills. So contact them today. Fox Valley Tool and Die, 920-766-9455. At 920-766-9455. 3rd and 6 for the Wildcats. They are in field goal range. Option keeper gets upfield, got the first down and more up the far side. Tripped up inside the 20. Mark him inside the 15. Get him to the 14-yard line on a gain of 16. An RPO kept by Drew Abbott's. First down and 10 for the Wildcats. Back into the red zone. They'll spread things out. Twin receivers each side. Halfback left is Martin. Martin sweeps right side, cuts inside the 15, gets to the 10. Mark him at the 9 on a gain of 5. So we got a couple change on the offensive line as well. For West, Ludwig's right now sitting on the sideline. 2nd down and 5. Man motioning across and back out is Heim. Read option cuts upfield inside the 10, inside the 5. Brought down right at the marker. Looks like he'll have enough to make it 1st and goal. For Abbott's. And they will mark him a yard short. So I stand corrected. 3rd and 1. Trying to take advantage of the Ethan Bowman interception. Handoff, nothing doing. Breaking through to make the tackle was Lucas Davis, the sophomore. Man, that's a loss of 5 for Martin. Out comes the field goal team to attempt a 27-yard field goal from the right hash. Second or third time we've seen Davis come through 6'1", 260 from the defensive line when they go to a 4-man front. Reed 2 of 3 on the season now. He is 1 for 1 today. Snap good, hold good. Kick is up. It is whistling through, and it is good. 7:05 to go after the 27-yard field goal. Oshkosh North leads at 14-6. You're watching Week 2 football live on Zaleski Sports from Titan Stadium.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Hey, Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big-name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline motor oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
7:05 to go, quarter number 3. Oshkosh North leads Oshkosh West 14-6 after the 27-yard field goal from Elliott Reed, his second field goal of the day. They do get 3 points after the interception. Still looking for their first touchdown of the season. He'll kick it away. Twin safety standing back deep. Waters and Scott for the Spartans. Booming end over and kicks it to go through the end zone. I think that went through the uprights. Doesn't count, but that's impressive nonetheless. And it'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 20, 1st down and 10. Their next drive of the third quarter after the interception last time. There's all that Advantage Machine is invested in the machine center, machine tools, metal inventories, and their people. Advantage Machine offers a first-class workspace to ensure the best quality, and with their responsive customer service, fair pricing, and on-time delivery. Call 920-462-4427 and see Advantage Machine on Facebook. Twin receivers, top of the screen, double tight end look. Handoff Scott, trying to jump cut past the defenders. Not going to happen. He's going to lose a couple of yards. Tackle made by Derek Van Thiel. 2nd and 12 as the rough game for Jamari Scott continues. And jumping offside, nose tackle. Big Hunter Sawitsky. So 2nd and 7. Twin receivers, bottom of the screen. Almost got the jump again from the hard count of Ott. Scott again tries to cut back. Makes a couple of men miss. Gets his best, one of his better gains of the day. Gets to the 28 on a gain of 5. That is his best run of the night. Make it 3rd and 2. And there's a false start to move it back. That'll be on the guard, Connor Keene. So 3rd and 7 coming up. So both teams with a pre-snap penalty this drive. Halfway through quarter number 3, 14-6 your score. Spartans on top. Rolling, looking to throw. Breaks a couple of tackles, making a man miss. Spins his way past the 25, where he's brought down there by Ware. On a gain of 4 to make it 4th down, and out comes the punting unit. Good job by the secondary that time for the Wildcats to just maintain their discipline and not let anyone get free on that scramble drill, and then you let your talented defensive end, Joey Ware, go and clean it up after and make the tackle. Davis to kick. Standing back at his own 40-yard line is the returner. It's a bad snap. Gets it away barely and made it look like it's deflected. It's going to be essentially a shank. It's going to be down at the 33-yard line. That's going to be a 7-yard punt. And West will have spectacular field position. The chance to try and tie this one up. 4:26 to go, quarter number 3. Snap is a little bit to the right. He tried to make a one-handed catch and just couldn't do it. And by the time he picked it up, the rush was there, and it may have gotten deflected. And they'll be at just outside the Oshkosh North 33-yard line, right hash. Keeper for Abbott's, nothing there. He'll get brought down at the line of scrimmage. He may have lost a yard. We have not seen Xander Crook yet this half. Be 2nd and 11. It has been all Abbott's so far. Their 2 tries here in the 3rd quarter. Single receiver way wide, bottom of the screen is Adam Wiebel. And a flag is thrown. And I think we're going to get a delay of game, and we will. So a delay of game call will make it 2nd and 16. The 5th offensive penalty. And 7th overall by the Wildcats. Back to the 39-yard line. Looking to throw up the slant. That's caught. What a catch. Through the traffic, took a hit. Gets to the 23. He'll be right at the line to gain. That is Weeble. And he's got the first down. I don't know how he kept the concentration to make that catch. He took a hit from Chapman. First and 10, Wildcats. Heimel motion across and orbit back out. Option and kept by Martin on the handoff. He'll get to the far side, dragging defenders bounds. Mark him at the 20 on a gain of 3. Be 2nd and 7. In the final 2.5 minutes here of quarter number 3. Rolling right. Trying to get to the corner. He's just going to throw it away to the corner. Tipped up in the air. And incomplete. Almost a wild scramble drill. Almost like a Hail Mary situation. You got to always make sure that ball hits the turf. It'll be 3rd down and 7 after the incompletion. That's a risky throw. But it falls harmlessly to the turf, and West will live to get another down. A minute 56 on the clock. Single receiver, top of the screen, way wide. Ball in the near hash. 3 down front. There's that read option. Abbas cuts up field, breaks the first out, gets to the edge. Trying to stiff arm a man. He does. Gets the corner. First down and more. Inside the 10. Flag comes in at the end. He'll get to the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 12, depending on the penalty. But usually that's thrown in the area of a face mask of some sort. And we'll see what the call actually is. As it stands, it'll be a 1st and goal. And they're moving it back. Whole block in the back. Wow. Essentially ends up being no gain, more or less. They go back. It was down the field, so it was 10 from the spot, so it goes back essentially to where it started. So it's still 3rd and 7. That's a huge, huge penalty. There's that option again. This time Martin gets the handoff. He's going to get through the first wave of defenders and knocked out of bounds on the far side. And he got nothing. 4th down coming up, and out comes a field goal unit. So once again, a penalty. Comes back to hurt. Be a 37-yard attempt for the senior Elliott Reed. Kick is up, got the leg by a lot, and it is good. 3rd field goal of the night for Reed, this time from 37. And your score now 14-9 in favor of North as you're watching Week 2 football on Zaleski Sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Minute 9 to go, quarter number 3. Reed to kick it off. Couple of field goals in the quarter. Update as well. Pack has taken the lead on Freedom, 13-10, third quarter. So we get set for the kickoff. Scott and Waters back deep to return, standing inside their own 5-yard line. High, booming kick will be a touchback. That one hits the crossbar. If those counted, he would have had 2 more field goals today. That one doinks the crossbar through, but on a kickoff, it doesn't really matter. Goes to the 20-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Spartans. A couple of hits as well. Edgar still up 14-0 on Stratford, early 4th quarter. Cadott all over Stanley Boyd, 36-6. Colby 14-13 up on Abbotsford. 50-0 Newman Catholic up on Wild Rose. St. Mary Catholic 14-0 on Manawa late 3rd quarter. 42-0 Loyal Greenwood on Neilsville Granton. Among the many games you can find at ZaleskiSports.com. Pass out for Waters, broke the first wave of defenders, not the second. He's going to lose yardage. It'll be a loss of 5. Can mark him a loss of 4. And there's a player down in the Spartan backfield. And with 54 seconds left, you're watching Week 2 football on Zaleski Sports.
Need a game plan that delivers marketing victories? Bear Performance Marketing is your full-service partner for strategic success. Offering comprehensive solutions that include brand development, social media marketing, branded products, and digital marketing. The goal is to streamline every aspect of marketing while maximizing results. With a focus on clear, transparent communication and a driven team ready to hustle, Bear Performance Marketing is your partner for marketing that outperforms the competition. Learn more at bearpm.com.
Hi, I'm Josh Bark, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
I actually described Fox Valley Tech as a home away from home.
It was very comforting that it was the class size of 20 people or less.
Cost is a huge factor. When I look at Fox Valley Technical College, you're not spending that much for a degree.
If I was 30 when I went back to school here, I have had no regrets.
I think the hands-on training really sets us apart.
They will do anything to make sure that you succeed. You are going to get the education that you came for.
Lucas Davis was the injured player. We're back to play. 2nd down and 15. Ott's got plenty of time. He's going to roll left. He's got a ton of room. He's going to take it upfield. 20, 25. Slides to the stop near the 30. And there comes the flag for the hit on the slide. You got 15 on the play, and looks like you're going to be able to add 15 more to it. As he took a hit on the slide, we'll see if this flag stays down or not. It'd be the second time Ott has been hit on a slide. The first one was on an interception. And they do call it, and they call it that a targeting play? A hit to the head. So it ends up being a 30-yard swing, and they'll be at the 47-yard line. Ends up being a 17-yard penalty. Throws got his man out the far side, cutting upfield inside the 40, breaking tackles inside the 30 and out of bounds. That's Davis. $25-yard gain on the play. And the Spartans back on the march. It'll get a timeout taken by West. 21 seconds on the clock. North is on the drive. You're watching Week 2 football live from Titan Stadium on Zaleski Sports.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Valor Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
.21 seconds left, quarter number 3. Spartans on the drive, big thanks to the penalty. Gone 57 yards in 2 plays. Not looking to throw. Squares up, lobs it to the corner, and knocked away incomplete. Good coverage on the play. Near side. He's second down and 10. He was looking for Max Rohr, and it was Berg on the deflection. Single receiver top of the screen is Amari Davis. Handoff, cutting back upfield, big run and more. 15, jump cuts outside the 10, dragging defenders inside the 10. It's going to be first and goal on the big run from Jamari Scott, his first big one of the day. Gain of 22. Gets him back into the positive. And the clock will run, and that should take us to the end of quarter number 3. 3 quarters are in the books. It'll be a first and goal for Oshkosh North when the 4th begins. They do lead it 14-9. It is Week 2 football from Titan Stadium on Zaleski Sports.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Be a part of a Marshfield tradition at Maple Fall Fest, September 13th and 14th. Start each morning with a potato or buttermilk pancake breakfast and shop over 125 handmade arts and craft vendors. Also, make sure to check out the Kids Zone, yummy food court with maple specialties, beer garden, and a comedic grilling show with TV's Mad Dog and Meryl. Don't miss the 33rd Annual Maple Fall Fest, Saturday and Sunday, September 13th and 14th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com and follow us on Facebook.
Fourth quarter about to begin, 14-9, Oshkosh North on the drive. First down and goal from the 6-yard line, going right to left. As you look at your screen, tight set formation, out under center, toss. Looking to the corner, Scott, 5, touchdown, Spartans. 6 points for Jamari Scott. It is 20-9. 6 seconds into the fourth quarter. Eller in to kick the extra point. Snap good, hold good, line drive, kick is through. It is 21-9. And we'll keep things here. We just got underway here in quarter number 4. I know that each year more than 6,000 high school students get a head start in their college education thanks to dual credit classes made possible by Fox Valley Technical College. These are college-level classes that high school students take for free, saving on average more than $600 per student. Learn more at fvtc.edu/gettechnical. Couple updates around the area. Late fourth, Edgar up 14-0 on Stratford, and Stratford looking to maybe fall to 0-2 for the first time, potentially this century. If I were to go back, we go back to 2002 was the latest we could go back and find. Late third quarter, or early fourth quarter, Cadott all over Stanley Boyd 42-6. Abbotsford 21-14 on Colby. Newman Catholic's going to win 50-8 on Wild Rose. St. Mary Catholic up 14-0. Fourth quarter is underway in Neenah against Manawa. 50-0. Loyal Greenwood up on Neelsville. Monash all over Mosinee 34-14. Badger up big on Slinger down in Lake Geneva 49-11 fourth quarter. 13 all in Wapaka as the kick end over end to the far side, caught at the 10 over the shoulder. Trying to cut all the way back across the formation is Heim. He'll get hit at the 20 and brought down right there. And that is where the Wildcats will start their next drive. First down and 10, down by 12. Actually, a quick correction. I score 13-10. We'll pack up on Freedom. Freedom with a 3rd and goal. And once again, Abbott's in at quarterback. We have not seen Xander Crook the entire second half. It's been all Abbott's. He'll hand it off. Right side, break a couple of tackles for a gain of a couple, maybe 3. And still going and still battling and jostling after the whistle. That's Martin. His 16th carry, 34 yards. Second down and 7. Good to see as well coming back onto the field was Lucas Davis. He left last drive. It might have been a cramp. But he's back out there in at defensive tackle. Drew Abbott's takes a snap. He's looking to throw. Now flushed right. Pressure coming to the sideline. And it's out. It gets knocked out of bounds. That'll be a sack and a fumble, but it goes out of bounds. Hit made by Andrew Brockman. Marking back at the 16-yard line. It's a loss of 7. So the senior, Andrew Brockman, the linebacker, comes through and makes the hit. Third down and 14, or third down and 13. Give him a loss of 6 on the play. They mark him at the 17-yard line. Everything tight near hash. Wide open left side of the field. Pressure coming. Floats it up to the far side and some contact incomplete. Coverage by Tremaine Chapman looking for Heim. And it'll be 4th down, and out comes the punting unit. However, again, Abbott's is their punter. It'd be a little tough to do this deep in your own territory and needing 13 yards, but they did run a fake last week to great success. Single safety back deep is Rohr. Rugby style kick, and then may have been deflected. It's a high, short kick. Almost hits the up man, and everyone somehow was able to avoid it. It'll be downed by Ware at the West 44-yard line. It's a 27-yard kick and no return. Might as well, if you're looking for the perfect getaway and want to travel worldwide, Travel Leaders Discovery's got you covered with local travel experts at Travel Leaders Discovery. They create unforgettable experiences tailored just for you. If you're ready to travel stress-free, visit tltrips.com and start your adventure with Travel Leaders Discovery. We're glad to have you with us wherever you may be. Mike Wendland here with Katie Lecton. Twin receivers each side for the Spartans. Spread look. Scott the back. And it'll be Scott jumping outside. He's got some room. Up the far side. Lowers the shoulder. Gets inside the 40. Looks like they'll mark him at the 38-yard line on a gain of 6. Now 12 carries, 26 yards, and a score for Jamari Scott. Trip receivers left. Out in the gun. Pulls it back, keeps it himself. Shuffle step, gets inside the 35 to the 31. A gain of 7 and a first down for Bryce Ott, who is doing some work with his legs. 6 carries, 43 yards. Touchdown here would not end it, but could come pretty close. Looking to throw. Throws it quick to side. Low throw. Incomplete. Short hopped his intended receiver. That's Max Rohr. Be 2nd and 10. Don't forget, you can go to ZaleskiSports.com, find the latest scores all over the state in football, and select conferences in volleyball and boys soccer this fall. Volleyball had a couple of matches this week that we brought to you guys from Clark County. Full volleyball action next week, a couple soccer games as well. Handoff Chapman, cuts upfield, 20, 15, and head over heels he goes. It's a 16-yard run for Tremaine Chapman. He gets windmilled to the ground. 1st and 10 at the 15. Spartans back in the red zone. Yes, I think the towel came out from Ware, and he went to the backfield to go and get it. Again, they'll spread it out. Twin receivers on each side. Have not seen a tight end in a while. Eller has not been in there. They want to open things up. Cutting back, nothing doing. Scott is thrown to the ground by Joey Ware. Be a loss of 3. That's the 6th rush for negative yardage for Scott. Outside of a couple of runs in that last drive, West has done a very good job on Scott. 2nd and 13, twin receivers each side. Again, a spread look, ought to throw. Swing out for Scott. Nothing doing. What an open field tackle. He's going to lose 4 more. Tackle made by Derek Van Thiel. Makes it 3rd and 17. Van Thiel, a senior linebacker. Not switching things up. Rolls left, looking to throw, pressure coming. Squares up, hit as he throws, floats it to the back of the end zone, leaping attempt, knocked away, incomplete. 4th down on the way. The offense staying out there. $7:36 to go, quarter number 4. West trying to make a stand. All started on 1st and 2nd down. Tackles for loss by Joey Ware and Derek Van Thiel. Ought to throw. He's got plenty of time. Now he's going to float it up toward the corner, back of the end zone, leaping attempt. Knocked away, incomplete, turnover on downs. So West holds, still down 2 possessions, but that's a huge defensive stand for the Wildcats. And once again, it is going to be Abbott. So Abbott looks like he has seized the job for at least this game. Take over at the 22-yard line. Option keeps it, cuts up field. Runs into a wall of defenders after a solid gain. First man in is Manny Tlatelpa. And there is a Spartan down on the field after that gain of 6. 21-9, North on top. You're watching Week 2 football on Zaleski Sports.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors. Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Hey, Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big-name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline motor oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
Injured player being helped to the sideline. Can't quite get a good look at the number. It is a lineman. So 2nd down and 4 for Abbott's and Oshkosh West. He's going to pull it back and get thrown to the ground for a big loss. Be a loss of 5. Looked like that one was made by Cole Meiselwitz. Make it 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Rolling right. Now some pressure coming. He's going to float it up toward the near side. Leaping attempt and just out of reach. Incomplete. Looking for Weeble. 4th down on the way. And Abbott's will stay in as the punter. Update as well down in Lake Geneva. All Badger The Badgers leading Slinger 56-17. So tied up in Wapaka. Wapaka and Freedom tied up 13-all. So we'll have a timeout. Or no, we got an injured player down, I should say, back near midfield. With 6.5 to go. They're looking at the leg. That looks like a cramping situation. Tyler Farnsworth, the corner. So 21-9 on top. You're watching Week 2 football on Zaleski Sports.
I actually described Fox Valley Tech as a home away from home.
It was very comforting in that it was a class size of 20 people or less.
Cost is a huge factor. When I look at Fox Valley Technical College, you're not spending that much for a degree.
If I was 30 when I went back to school here, I have had no regrets.
I think the hands-on training really sets us apart.
They will do anything to make sure that you succeed. You are going to get the education that you came for.
Walking off under his own power is senior Tyler Farnsworth, the boundary corner. 4th down and 9. There is not going to be a returner back deep for the Spartans. They're expecting a fake. 6.5 to go. Now they're going to send Chapman back at his own 45-yard line. It's a rugby-style kicker. He does kick it away. It's a line drive, side spinning kick. Will check up just past midfield and spin to the near side down at the 47-yard line, and that a 30-yard kick, and that is where the Spartans will start their next drive, 1st and 10. 6:19 to go. Again, for the most part, it has been a defensive battle. West, 123 yards of offense, 246. For North, high snap, ought to throw. Pressure coming. He's going to juke and throw it. Float left, going to throw it deep. He's got a man open. To the 10, caught inside the 5. Will be brought down shy of the goal line. That is Amari Davis. Mark him at the 1 on a gain of 52. Just the 3rd catch for Davis, 98 yards. Yes, he got behind the defense as everyone stepped up when Ott rolled out. Now here comes the jumbo package for both teams, trying to battle their way in at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, and we got whistles all over the place and penalty markers fly. Bring them back 5. $5:50 remaining. Still 1st and goal, ball at the 6-yard line. Out under center. Offset eye to the right. Handoff, Scott. Jump cuts inside the 5. Spinning toward the goal line. Still on his feet. Pushing the pile forward to the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Spartans. Pushing the pile in. Jamari Scott gets his 2nd of the game. It is 27-9. Extra point pending from Andrew Eller. And that should just about do it. 3-score game. Kick is up. Kick is good. 28-9, your score in favor of Oshkosh North. As you're watching Week 2 football from Titan Stadium live on Zaleski Sports.
We're back with better halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
(28-9). Oshkosh North on top, on their way to a 2-0 start, heading into conference play shortly. West will drop to 0-2, 5:13 to go. A 3-score game. As well, stay tuned after the game. We'll have your Nason Dairy post-game show. Talk with the winning coach as of right now. It looks like we'll talk with Coach Luke Ott. Sport and player who will be in our highlight house. High end over and kick caught at the 3-yard line. Cutting up field, Heim cuts left, trying to get to the corner. 20, 25, still on his feet, cuts back inside past the 30. And he will get to the 30. Okay, they'll mark him right at the 30-yard line, a 27-yard return with 5:03 to go on the clock. It looks like right now Abbotsford going to hang on. They're going to take down Colby, 27-14 the score there, final 80 seconds. Over in Neenah, St. Maria Catholic up 20-0 on Manoa, final 4 minutes. As well, there was also a penalty on the play on the return, an illegal block. They'll start at the 20-yard line. Looking to throw. Pressure coming. He's going to step up and run. Gets thrown to the ground for a gain of a couple. Is Adams. He'll get 3. So 2nd down and 7. Clock will run under 4:40 remaining. Looking to throw, quick, up the middle, got his man up the seam. Past the 30 to the 34-yard line. That's Weiss, the tight end. Be a gain of 11. Clock continues to run, 4:05 remaining. Twin receivers, bottom of the screen. Abbott's the throw. Now pressure coming right up the middle. He's going to be flushed out, steps up, throws. That one knocked away, incomplete. Looking for Weeble. Just 3 of 9 passing is Abbott's tonight. 26 yards and an interception. Rushing wise, 11 carries, 29 yards. Big difference, so 6 offensive penalties, I should say, for the Wildcats in this game. A lot of them came at very inopportune times. No motion, Heim across, looking to throw. Pressure right up the gut, he's going to flush left. Floats it up the far side, looking for his man, and just overthrew him, incomplete. Again, looking for Heim that time. It'll be 3rd and 10, 3:45 to go. Single receiver, bottom of your screen will be Finley. Student sections right next to each other, separated by just a single stairway. Looking to throw near side, high attempt. Caught by Finley. Nice play. 45-40, inside the 40 to the 35, and brought down there. Mark him at the 34. Gain of 32. Fourth catch for Micah Finley. Rolling left as Abbott's off bounds. Oh, tipped up in the air. Sliding attempt and incomplete. 3:19 to go in this one. Be second down and 10. Looking to throw, and everything blown dead. And an illegal procedure, move them back 5 more. The 7th offensive penalty, and their 10th overall for the Wildcats. Abbott's the throw. Looking, got a man wide open, underthrown in, incomplete. The hit knocked it away at the last second, and there's going to be a flag for unsportsmanlike conduct. That's going to be called on Tremaine Chapman. Celebrated right in the face of the receiver. That one you could see coming. Well, the one you're just waiting for the hanky to come out, and 2 officials will throw the flag. It'll be 15 yards. Unsportsmanlike conduct. And their starting safety, the junior. Should be a first down. 3:12 on the clock. And they will move the chains. Pressure coming, throws it up to the corner, looking for Heim, undercut, tipped up in the air, intercepted, but a flag is down. Play is still alive. Finally thrown to the ground at the 30-yard line. Depending on what the call is. And during this whole kerfuffle, there is a West player down. After the interception, 3 minutes exactly on the clock, 28-9 North leads. You're watching Week 2 football on Zaleski Sports.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
The penalty was pass interference. I think that was also on Chapman. Now move them half the distance. First down and 10 from the 12 for the Wildcats. At the very least, looking to get some momentum, get their first touchdown of the season. Abbott's will take it himself, and he's thrown to the ground in the backfield. Looks like once again Brockman was in on the hit. And we'll have, looks like another player down for, looks like a cramp once again. It's a loss of 3 on the play. We'll keep it here, and just we want to constantly be going to break for you guys. So they work on the injured player. So taking a look again around some of the numbers for this one. Unofficially, these stats are as well as I can calculate. 188 yards of offense for Oshkosh West, 299 for North. 196 yards passing for Bryce Ott. He's thrown 22 passes. 11 completions, 2 touchdowns and interception, or 1 touchdown, 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. 14 carries, 29 yards, 2 scores for Scott. As things start to wind down, looks like just going final a couple of moments ago. Freedom gets the win on WIAA 20-13. This is a game where the last one's going on tonight. 2:46 on the clock, set to resume play. Twin receivers left. Single receiver bottom of the screen is Finley. Abbott to throw. Some pressure coming. He's flushed right. Flag down. That's going to be a hold. Throws it back across his body. Tipped up in the air and incomplete. But there are 2 separate flags for at least 1 holding call, maybe 2. Can only count off 1. 2.5 to go here in the 4th. And it is a holding call, and they're going to march him back 10. Second and 24. Abbott's quick pressure. Avoids and thrown to the ground shy of the 40. Andrew Eller. And timeout West. And we'll keep it here. It'll be 3rd and forever. The 36-yard line. Third and 34. Not too many plays in the playbook for 3rd and a third of the field. Out of the timeouts. See what they have dialed up. Big win for Arrowhead tonight as well. Taking down Neenah 16-13. Neenah just gotten that big win against Muskego last week. Third and 34. Franklin also all over Brookfield Central, 42-14. Rolling right, looking to throw. Not much of a rush. Now pressure comes, floats it up to the side for Finley. Overthrew him to the sideline, incomplete. And there's going to be another flag and a penalty called on Ott for the hit. So we're going to get another personal foul called on North for a late hit. Now as Bryce Ott playing safety comes in and got a piece of Finley. This game has gotten chippy. plays well in kind of somewhat in the area. WIAA Fremont, 36-14 winners over Iola Scandinavia. Auburndale, 14-12 over Marathon. As we got another whistle and a timeout taken by North with 2:16 to go. 28-9 your score in a game that has gotten very, very animated the past few minutes. You're watching Week 2 football on Zaleski Sports.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
After the penalty, it's still 3rd and very long. It is 3rd and 19 after the penalty. Big ones earlier tonight, Aquinas over Columbus, 34-13. Looking to throw, pressure coming. Hit and avoids the rush. Steps up, throws it to the corner, got a man wide open, and it's dropped in the back of the end zone. To make it 4th and long. Man, helmet slammed to the turf on the sideline in frustration. That's Heim, and out comes the field goal unit once again. 38 yards, the attempt for Reed. On 4th and 19. Snap good, hold good, kick is up. Slicing to the uprights. And no good, wide left. And North will take over with 2 minutes to go. And they can really just run this one out. We'll see if they actually try and run some plays or if they just kneel it down and kneel it out. Backups in. Handoff cutting left. Flag down the backfield. He looks in the rear of holding as Jamon Thompson-Schreck will get the carry. He gets 4, but that's in the area of holding, and it is a holding call to move him back. So march him back, 1st down and long still. At the very least, that did run plenty of clock, so they can, looks like pretty much just kneel it out. They don't have to really run too much more. 1st and 20, back at the 10-yard line. Handoff again, cutting to the right. Past the 10, past the 14 on a gain of 4. Looks like Julian Rue, the backup quarterback, is in. Number 16, a sophomore. So you approach the final 90 seconds of this one. As we'll call the rest of this one on our wireless mic and make sure our audio is dialed in for our post-game coverage. We'll be down the field in just a few minutes talking with Coach Luke Ott. There's a handoff to the 21-yard line on a gain of 6 for Jamon Thompson-Schreck. Make it 3rd down and 9. And that, we're right on the dot, gets us to 300 yards of offense unofficially As we'll get a timeout taken by the Wildcats with 56 seconds on the clock. Spartans will get to 2-0 on the season. West will drop to 0-2. Next week, West will start conference play. They're going to be hosting Kimberly and the Papermakers. For the Spartans, they go to Manitowoc. They'll take on Manitowoc Lincoln. It'll be the Spartans against the Ships. Like going back to the old days. Just need a couple more snaps to run this one down. And everybody jumps in. There's a false start. And push them back 5. Third and 14. Still 56 seconds on the clock. So it looks like they're going to still need to run 2 more plays. And West will likely get it back. Just a few seconds left to just run the clock down. And taking their time, final few seconds of the play clock. Clock is stopped, starts on the snap, handoff, sweeping right, cutting back in. Then swarmed under and brought down. And there's a flag. There's 15 yards. That'll be the first down, and that'll do it. Unnecessary roughness, and that was one that's thrown late in the game to just try and make sure to keep this game under control before. You don't want anything going on at the horn. Personal foul, that'll be enough for a first down. So just one more snap should be all you need, maybe 2, to end this one. So when all is said and done, your final score tonight is going to be Oshkosh North 28, Oshkosh West 9. And the Spartans will get to 2-0 heading into conference play and a trip to Manitowoc next week. Again, the Wildcats will be back here hosting Kimberly. Handoff sweeping left, breaking a couple of tackles, still going past the 30. Looks like he will have enough, and that will be enough to run the clock down. They'll reset the chains, and this one is over. The clock will run down. They do not need to run another play. And this one is coming to an end. We'll get the handshake line on camera and have us muted. I'll come be back. I'm heading my way down to the field for our post-game coverage, which is on the way next right here on Zaleski Sports. Your final score as the clock winds down, 28-9 in favor of the Oshkosh North Spartans.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Right to the 30 here. Here with your Nasonville Dairy post-game show here on Zaleski Sports. We'll have Coach Ott and Andrew Eller joining us here in just a moment after rivalry win. And Coach, I got to ask you, rivalry wins are never easy.
Nope.
Doesn't matter. Records don't matter. History doesn't matter. Both teams come out and they want to hit and hit hard. And it seemed like once you got the interception that first half, you guys were the ones who were doing the hitting.
We were, we knew crosstown rival, like you said. They struggled last week. We had a big win up in Schwabenon, and they came to play, and that was the message all week. Our kids were feeling pretty good about themselves from last week in the first quarter, and we tried not to do that, but they were, and you're exactly right. We got that big interception, and it turned the corner. And then again, give credit to Oshkosh West. They battled back in the third quarter, and again, our kids had to do some adversity building and grow from there. And it wasn't a great win, but we'll take a W.
And you talk about just facing adversity. You're against the wall. He makes that great play for the interception.
Yep.
You go down and score.
Yep.
They get a couple of field goals, but they can't punch it in. You guys are able to hold them to 3. How big is that you're seeing your team back against the wall to be able to make those types of plays that are the games that later in the year are going to be ones that win games and win conferences?
No, it was huge. Our defense, actually, if we did the stats are going to say they were in our side of the field most of the game, and they were, and our defense played tough. We had a lot of cramping tonight. Guys stepped up, and they got a good team. We just outplayed them today, but our defense was top notch. Our offense didn't shoot on all cylinders at times, and that put our defense in a crutch. And give our defense credit. You're right. And late in the year, when it's tough games, our defense hopefully learns from this game, and we can be successful come the later part of the season.
And lastly, I got to ask, what does this type of win mean for you? Obviously, again, the rivalry, was the trophy involved. I guess, what is it like to start 2-0, get this one? And I heard you saying you're 2-0 for 48 hours, and then you're right back at it. And you have the trip to Manitowoc coming up.
Yep, absolutely. We have a big senior class. We got 20 seniors that have been with me from the start. They understand that the work is part of the process, and that's what we'll do. We'll celebrate this one, crosstown rivalry, big game. They came in ready to play. 2 years in a row, we got them. And it's just, we'll celebrate it for 48 hours, but come Sunday, it's dial in on Manitowoc, and we go 0-0, because Manitowoc is similar both to what they are. They're 0-2. We took it to them last year, but it's a football game, right? And told the kids that. Everybody was saying we should have beat them by more, but it's a football game. They practice, they prepare, and our guys just ride that wave out, and we're getting better as a team because we're sluggish at times, but we're seeing good things happen.
So, Coach, great win tonight. Good luck down the road. We'll see you down there.
Yep.
Hey, Mr. Eller here, our highlights player of the game. How big was that interception? I guess talk about that moment, just kind of reacting to make that play.
Well, I saw the guy out in the flat, and I realized I had to go there, but then just looked at the quarterback. The ball was already out. Just decided to make a play on it, and slipped in my hands, I guess.
And how big was that for you to swing momentum back for your team, and then you guys go down and get the touchdown not long after? How big of a moment is that to kind of seize the momentum and knowing you guys can really kind of go from there and start to build on it?
Oh, it's huge. It's a feeling like no other. Everybody's pumped. Everybody's congratulating you on your play or something like that. And just vibes immediately shoot through the roof.
And a team like you guys have a ton of height. It's going to be tough to throw on you all year long, you can tell. How big is it for you guys that you're able to get in those passing lanes, and you're going to make it tough for some of these that are spread offense that they're going to have to go more horizontal. They can't go vertical.
Yeah, that's what our coaches have been harping. Just disrupt passing lanes because of our size, and just make them throw over the top if they can. But we got quick corners, so.
And then last thing, what does it mean for, obviously, crosstown rivalry? You guys know each other probably. You guys have enjoyed the price since childhood. What's it like to get the win here, keep that trophy with the Spartans?
It's awesome. Well, we got it last year, but this year, I will admit, it was a lot tougher. They came way more prepared than we did, and they were ready to hit, play fast.
Sounds good. So we're going to do one last thing. You see our camera above the word "at." I'll give you the microphone, get out of the way. I'll count you in, go I'm, and then your name, and I'm in the house, okay? So go I'm Andrew Eller, and I'm in the house, okay?
Okay. Look at the camera.
Yep, 3, 2, 1.
I'm Andrew Eller, and I'm in the house.
Good job, man. Good luck.
Thank you.